Again, please comment replay, even if you use the above comments for inspiration, or if you use this video just to kind of skim through for inspiration. Please comment, say inspiration even. You don't have to say replay because you're not replaying the whole video, but please comment something so we know that our work is being used in some sort of way. For today's movement improvement, we are going to work on how to unlock our upper back. So a lot of times with stress or just sitting at our desk often, our upper back can get rounded and we become a lot more, get a lot more stress up here. So your neck, your upper back, your traps start getting rounded. Or if you feel like, last week we did breathing. If you feel like you're not able to open up your rib cage more to let more oxygen in, you have that rounded back, or if you have any pain in that upper back or the traps, these are some exercises that you can do to help unlock that, open up, and help you breathe better and decrease pain and stress. So last week we talked about how some of our movements, being in a position, can kind of create that stress and increase our breath more. So this is helping open that up, which I'll repeat again a little bit for those who are joining live. But if you are joining, you will need somewhere soft to kind of sit on. So I am outside today. Hopefully you can hear me all right. I do have an ab mat with me, something soft that I can lay down on. And I also have a chair with me, somewhere where I can sit. So whatever works for you. And I think that's Jean who's on. So good morning. Thanks for joining. We are just going to get started here a little bit. I am going to wait 1.5 minutes to make sure and see who else is joining us today, to talk about how we unlock our upper back. So I'm just going to give one more minute just to see if anyone else joins us live, and then we're going to go forward with some of these exercises. And we have a lot to do. I don't know if you can kind of see my scratch bullet board. Good morning. I think maybe I can't see who that is. Good morning. I'm a little farther away from the phone, but thanks for joining. Happy Wednesday. We're outside today. It's so nice out. Have to. So hopefully you can hear me. There's a lot of crickets and cicadas out. So hopefully they don't, and birds. Just kind of nice in the morning. All right. So today you need somewhere soft to lay down on. And then you also might want somewhere you can sit. So I have a chair with me. Only 2 objects you need for today. We're going to talk about how to unlock our upper back. If you joined us last week with breathing, you know that stress can be caused by how we physically have our muscles of our body. So sitting in this position at our computers, rounded back, tense shoulders, decreases our expansion of our rib cage, can cause stress. But this is also causing more, pain in our upper back and our shoulders. So we want to be able to open up, be able to expand that rib cage, decrease the pain that we have in our upper back and our neck. A lot of stiffness that can happen from just being in those positions for too long. So we're just going to unlock it a little bit. We're going to try and warm it up, stretch it out. And another part of that is, opposite. You might have pain back here. It's because we're stretching those muscles. But what's really being tight is your pectorals, so your chest, this area, because it's now coming in and being closed in and shortened. All the muscles are being shortened. So we also need to pay attention and unlock that. We're going to do one movement for that, but that will be another time and another focus. Today is mostly going to focus on the upper back. So to start, we're going to be laying down on our belly, face down on our soft surface. All right, so we're laying down on our soft surface. We're going to have our forehead to the ground, and our thumbs or hands are going to go reaching towards our toes. thumbs down, all right? So reaching towards our toes, thumbs down, forehead down. We're going to work on, these are called prone because we're facing down, eyes. So we've done in exercise, we've done I's, Y's, and T's, right? Well, we're gonna do these eyes with our arms straight down. So we're kind of creating our whole body as an eye. And we're going to bring our shoulders back towards each other without shrugging up towards our ears. So back towards each other and reach those fingertips down towards our toes. So they're both going to pinch back and reach down. We're going to do, let's do at least 5, and then we're gonna move on. So forehead down, and you can lift it up if you'd like. We're going to pinch our shoulder blades back together and reach towards our toes and relax. Right? Pinch them back, reach towards our toes, really pinch them back behind. You want to be able to squeeze like a penny between your shoulder blades and relax down. All right, pinch them back and reach down towards our toes and relax. Again, pinch, reach, and relax. Pinch back, release, reach, and relax. While we're here, we're going to do that one pec stretch. So if you have a space where you can get your hands out nice and wide, nice and long, we're going to do that scorpion move. So we're going to take one leg, we're going to lift it up. So our hands are out in a T, sorry if you didn't notice. Hands are out in a T. Lift one leg up. We're going to put the bottom of the foot on the outside, just on the other side of our other leg. And we're going to twist open, roll that shoulder blade onto the back. So a lot of times this can shrug forward. We want to try and bring the arm that's behind us, the pinky finger, press it down, open up that thumb to the sky. And if you don't reach open that much, that's okay. If you can, that's great. Follow the eyes to the hand. Come back down. Same thing, other side. Hands down, other foot goes down on the outside. Then opening up, reaching this finger, this pinky down. Opening up and back down. Sitting on up. All right, hands and knees. If you've joined me in some of the fitness classes, you've done this before. We're gonna have in tabletop position. I call these the bulletproof shoulders. So we're keeping our knees under our hips, our hands under our shoulders, and we're going to keep our spine nice and long. Elbows lock out, and we're going to bring our shoulder blades onto our back, pinch them back, not shrug them up, but pinch them back and down towards our hips, and press them away. Try and spread our shoulder blades. Elbows stay locked out the entire time. We're going to go for 5. So pinch and spread them for 1. Pinch them, spread them for 2. Pinch, spread for 3. Pinch, spread for 4. And 1 more, pinch and spread for 5. Awesome job. We're just opening up and trying to increase the muscles, get them nice and warm, try to move them a little bit more. And we're just going to increase that. So a lot of things can happen when we have this locked back, that I don't know if you noticed, but if you get into that position real quickly, you round the upper back and you just pretend to be in this rounded position at your computer, you might notice that the sides of your body also start locking up. So it's not enough to just say it's our traps, it's our behind our shoulder blades, it's our pecs, it's our chest. It's the entire upper body that's involved, and that includes the sides. So we're just gonna add some rotations here. We're gonna turn this way just so you can kind of see me. We're gonna be kneeling. I want you to kick one leg out to the side, and we're gonna bring our hands down to the ground. So we're kind of able to give ourselves some, you can lean back a little bit if you want, you don't have to. What we're gonna do is take the side with our long leg. So we're in this like triangle position. We're gonna feed it underneath our arm with an inhale. And then we're gonna exhale, we're gonna open up and twist, open to the sky, trying to open up as much as we can. You might feel this out here. You might feel this in a couple spots actually. Inhale, breathe, reach under. And exhale, open up. Inhale, breathe under. Exhale, open up. Inhale, reach under. Exhale, open up. And switch sides. I think that was 5. If it was 4, I'm sorry. One leg out to the side. You can sit back if you'd like. You can keep it opened up more depending on what kind of mobility you have in your inner thighs. Taking our opposite hand, sweep under, deep breath in. Exhale, open up. Sweep under, deep breath in. Exhale, open. Inhale. Exhale with the twist. Inhale. And exhale. You're getting some inner thigh stretches here as well. Inhale. And exhale. And if you felt that in a bunch of different areas, that's great, because that just kind of helps show that even though we're working on this upper body, how much we're connected through our entire body, and one spot in one area affects another. So even though, yes, like I said, that upper back might be stretched or tight, it's still working the sides. We're still working how it kind of crosses over our body to our other hip. All right, so we're gonna stay in this kneeling position. We're gonna kick one leg out in front. So we're in this half kneeling position. Always tuck that tailbone under. Squeeze our hamstring and our quad, or our glute of the standing leg for balance. And then we're going to, sorry, I have to remember. All right, we're gonna take opposite bottom leg. We're gonna reach it up nice and high. And we're gonna extend this arm out. Follow that knee. All right, what we're gonna, let me make sure this is right, hold on. I think it's opposite. So opposite arm, opposite leg. Yes, there we go. Okay. So bent leg, arm goes straight high. Other arm reaches out forward. We're going to twist over that bent leg. So with our top arm, so we're going to twist over. And then we're going to open up outside, trying to stretch this side body. And reverse. Bent leg, opposite arm, squeeze both glutes for balance, arm up, twist over. So always over, then open, untwist. All right, work with me. Twist and open, untwist, twist and open, untwist. Good. Other side. If you feel like you're out of balance, recheck where your front leg and your back leg are. If they are too close to each other, you're going to be out of balance. Make sure that they're a little bit wider than our hips so we can really press them down into the ground. So now we're going to the opposite. Opposite leg up, opposite arm up. There we go. Bugs. Outside. All right. Hands. Twist over the bent leg. Open up that chest. And then we're going to bend past opposite that bent leg. Twisting the other side. Untwist. Again. Twist and bend. untwist. Breathing out as we twist. I like to breathe in as I side bend over. Let's do one more. All right. Struggle. Hopefully we got rights and lefts. It's hard because I know I think I'm reversed here. Another one we're going to do, similar. So say we had this bent knee, this arm out. We're going to twist it for now the same arm and the opposite arm go. What we're going to do is we're going to open up to that side. So same arm, bent leg, open up, and then we're going to bend and reach the arm down, stretch this whole side body a little bit more. Hopefully that makes sense somehow. So same arm follows that bent knee, opposite arm comes up high. We're extending this arm up now all the way. We're going to reach past that bent knee outside the body, and then we're going to bend and reach down without losing our balance. Reach this top arm up high, breathing in deep. Exhale, come up and retwist. So twist out, deep breath in, reach up, extend, and come on back. Again, keep that back glute and tailbone tucked nice and hard. One more. Good. Other side. Other knee bends. Arm goes right out, extends past that knee. Other arm comes all the way up, extending that back knee. All right, we're gonna twist open, and we're gonna reach on down and untwist. Good, twist open. Breathing in, reach up high with this top arm, and untwist. Twist and reach. Good, one more time. Awesome. You might feel that in that diaphragm, the bottom of the rib cage opening up. And that's great, because that's what we want. All right, moving our way from the ground on up eventually. Bringing that chair, or walking towards that chair, or a couch, or you can even use the wall if you don't have a chair or object like that. And then if you're using the wall, you're gonna stand. You don't have to, but you can. You're just gonna have your hands placed on that wall. We're gonna place our entire palms on top of this chair. Might even in frame, I don't know. So palms on this chair. We're gonna walk our knees out so we can sit our chest through our shoulders. Open up. We should feel the shoulder blades roll onto the back. Come back up. Elbows stay locked out. We keep them long. And we try not to let them go to the sides. We keep the elbows pointing down towards the ground. So lock them down. Open up. Deep breath here. And come on up. Good. Again. Reach on down through the shoulders and take a few deep breaths. And come on up. Walk your hands out. Now another thing, if you do have a chair, it's a little bit harder on the wall, but you can put your elbows on top to kind of help work on creating this internal rotation of our shoulders. Bring your hands together. You can kind of have your hands walking down your own shoulders. And we can do the same thing. We're just going to get a little bit more deeper into this tricep stretch. So elbows are in. We're going to sit our hips back. Let our head walk on through as much as we can. And come on up. Do it for 2 more. And up. Last one. working our way up. Now we're going to be sitting on the chair. So you started on the ground, working on up. Feet are going to be a little bit wider. We want to sit at the edge of our chair. I just put this back a little bit more. And we're going to be doing similar to what we did before. They're called windmills. We've done this in our warm-ups for our class. We're going to take, we've kind of done it in that warm-up stretch where you have the hand on the opposite and we open up to the side as we do a side lunge or a like lateral squat. So we're going to do the same thing here. We're going to take our hands, we're both reaching both hands down. So you want something where you can reach both hands down, walking our opposite hand outside of our opposite foot. You can grab the ankle if you need. I like to keep my palm facing out. And we're going to take our other hand and reach it up towards the sky. Breathing. And come back down. Let's switch sides. Opposite hand to the opposite ankle and open up to the side. So we're just doing some windmill rotations here. Come back down. Same thing, other side. Hand out, open up. Come back down. Other side. Hand down, open up. And stand on up. Nice. What else can we do? I have a few more, but I don't know. All right, let's see if we can do it. We are going to be seated in our seat for this one. Our hands are going to go lightly and gently behind our head. And what we're going to do, I'm kind of showing you the back of my shoulder blades. We're going to try and pinch those shoulder blades back. And then we're going to open up and around our chest. So make sure you're sitting on the edge of your chair so that you're not, so you're able to sit back without having to like hit your head or anything on here. So our hands are going to come up. So we're opening up that chest and that side body here. We're going to bring our shoulder blades, pinch them back to each other, bring those elbows back. And then we're going to open up that chest to the sky. So we're unlocking this pec, this chest a little bit more. So eyes to the sky and come back down. So we're really opposite that rotation of our chest. Relax your arms, get some blood flowing back. We're going to do it again. Fingertips behind the head. Roll the shoulders towards each other. And then open up, deep breath, look up. And exhale, come back. Shake it out. We want to, we want to breathe in, open up our front rib cage as we look to the sky. Let's do it again. Let's do two more. It's a really good one. We're reaching up, extending our chest to the sky. We don't want to just sit back and like lean back. We want to really reach up. All right, fingertips up, pinch the shoulder blades, and open up. And come back. Let's do it again. Open. And exhale. And release. You want to do this sitting. One, to help with that posture. And two, because if you do get lightheaded, because we are not just stretching the chest, but we are stretching the neck as well. So it's another good one just for that opening of the front body. Another one we've done, just opening up that chest and that pec. So kind of like that scorpion on the ground, but you can do it against a wall. But there's one more and I didn't write it down. But if you have anything you'd like to comment, say, please do. Let me know if anything's working. If you want to go back to any of these movements and do them as well, feel free. Spend some time on any of them that you might need. Oh, I know which one I want to do. Thread the needle. How do you forget thread the needle, right? We all know what that one is. We do it a lot. So, we're going to go into child's pose. Feet together, knees wide as the mat. hands are down. And we can even just do some rocks here if you want. So just open up that back before you go down into your child's pose. So get into a nice good child's pose. Breathing in deeply. We're gonna get into it nice and easy. So we're gonna take one arm and we're gonna open up to the side, and then we're gonna feed it under our arm, twist, and we're gonna drop that shoulder blade, drop our head to the ground. I should probably go this way, to the ground. And we can take this top arm, you can either lift it to the sky, you can bind it, or you can keep it reaching. But I want you to focus on this bottom arm, pressing the back of the palm into the ground, opening up that chest. I want you to feel that stretch behind the shoulder blade as we take some deep breaths. Again, you might feel these stretches in other areas of the body, and that's okay. But the main focus is to get behind that shoulder blade. So deep breaths, press into the ground. Reach that arm long and untwist. Other side. So let's reset, child's pose. Open up and exhale through, hand long. And you can either open up or bind, and just take some deep breaths here. Press the back of the palm into the ground. And release. And if you'd like, if you weren't able to get nice and deep into that stretch behind the shoulder blade, being in because of your hips being locked into that child's pose, you can do it in a tabletop position as well. So with this, I like to keep my knees and my feet together still. I open up to the side and then I feed it under. So I keep my hips kind of over my knees as I open up this way. So I'm sitting on up, I'm not exactly on child's pose, and I can open up and still get a bind here. So if this works for you, this might be another deep way to get into, so stay in that position if you're there. Deeper way to get behind that shoulder blade. And another time we're going to use some soft tissue techniques to kind of also get into these areas a little bit more. Foam roller, lacrosse balls are great, but these are just stretches, things you can do without having some other equipment. So thanks for joining me today. If this helped you, please comment, let me know. If you use these again, any of these movements, let us know. Even if you don't do this video, but you take the inspiration from this and you do it throughout your day and you find that something's really helpful, please let us know. Comment on the video or just reach out to us. Super helpful to know that what we're sharing and doing is being used, not just as inspiration, but is used as actual help. So thanks for joining me today. Hopefully you guys have a good rest of the week. Thanks. Have a good one. Oh, good morning, Tracy. Good morning, Jean.